Hey, what's going on with y'all? Fellas, ladies, was good? It's good to see y'all. It's most definitely good to be back, as always. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad y'all took the time to listen to me. I'm just gonna jump off into this thing, man. Basically, what's going on in my mind and, let you get a little bit of what's going on with me. And we could probably relate to each other because I know why you're here. You know, man, I just been, dealing with my little stresses and things like that. I've been trying to figure out this little puzzle piece to like what's going on with this whole depression thing. A lot of people got different explanations for why you might be feeling depressed and what you should do and get over it type shit. And I never been depressed. So why you depressed? It's not like that, man. Life doesn't work that way. I mean, depression for me didn't kick in until I was like real in my older ages, like I had anxiety, but depression is a way different thing, man. Anxiety sucks too because you got to wake up deal with them panic attacks, and that's something too that comes with it. But I've been dealing with that for so long that I can't even discuss that. I know smoking weed doesn't make it any better sometimes, especially when I'll smoke weed for a couple of weeks, like I told y'all the other day. I had some panic attacks, but I fought through them. But, it's just like all these things come full circle, and it's like the same old bullshit. And the way I deal with my depression is unorthodox to some, but it might feel right at home to others. This is to have a couple sips and just to kind of get past shit. It works for the moment. It gets me through what I'm feeling, but does it really work? I question myself a lot. I question my actions. I mean, I know I'm here for a reason because I should have been dead. And I question that too. Like, I'm like, why didn't you just let me die? Because there's nothing really going on for me to be like, what's the point? To just keep, But there's clearly a point. There's clearly a point because every time I think I'm ready to kick the bucket, man, it's like, fuck it. Nah, you just got more life. So there's clearly a reason for me to be here. I look at all those times, man, all that crazy shit, like being so close to death, man, and attempts on my life, man, through poisoning and drugging and all that other crazy shit, man. It's like, the crazy thing is, like, when I look back at those times, like, I might have been stressed and things changed, but I wasn't in a depression state because I was actually happy. I was motivated. I kept doing these YouTube videos all the time and jumped up, got all these subscribers, and then one day it's like, man, I just stopped doing that shit. Like, to give you like a little history, like a couple years ago, I'm like, I only had a little bit energy left in me, but I had enough that I was at like the point where I didn't give a fuck about anything. I was fearless, and at the same time, I still had my happiness in there. But now the happiness left, and now I just got the fearlessness, and the fact that it is what it is type mentality. But what's that mentality when you're not happy? Then you're just a dick. A waste of space, maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's a little bit of a harsh word to say, but at least the way I feel for myself, man. I sit here and ask God, man, what is my purpose here? Like, and sometimes I think I know what it is. It's to help people. It's to help people. That's what my purpose is, man. People always asking me questions, and I just like, I feel like if I was God, right? Like, and I had the two-way, you was hitting me up, and it was like, hey, man, please, there's so much blood. Please help me. I feel like, man, this motherfucker again, yo. That's what I feel like. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's like I'm always getting asked questions about like this, and I feel like I run from that stuff, and I want to apologize to all my subscribers, all my fans for like keeping y'all, down when I should have been helping you up. Regardless if I help people, I'm supposed to keep helping. You don't just help people and you run away. That's not how it works. I'm not saying I'm God either. Don't think this is a metaphor or some kind of analogy. I'm just saying, like, I can only imagine how somebody will feel in that position where they really helpful. I can't compare it to a manager because they really don't give a fuck. It's about a paycheck. The things I do, I ain't getting paid for them. nor have I ever asked anybody. Have I been ever like begging for donations? And I can use some goddamn donations. You understand what I'm saying? But I've been taking this shit called, I think it's Alexa. I hope I'm saying it right. It kind of reminds me of like Lexapro, I think it was. Kind of reminds me of that, but I feel like this one is maybe not as good. Maybe I just need something stronger, but she started me off on a low dose. But even though I told her, what I used to take before, and this is a regular doctor, it's not a psychiatrist. I've been having a hard time trying to see a psychiatrist out here, bruh. Like, holy shit, I ain't never had no problems like this in Arizona because there's so many crazy fucks out there. They will see you. But out here, it's like, man, what the fuck, yo? I can't see a side. Like, I got to get referrals and stuff like that. I got a referral from my doctor, called it, office don't even exist. No, she told me that they don't take my insurance. I'm like, who the fuck did you look up on your little system? Because whoever you looked up, you got the wrong insurance plan. And I ain't due to see her till May 11th. I mean, I think I can go on the little website, maybe send her a message and be like, hey, what's good? Can you send me another referral? But it's hard to, how do you stay up when you're down all the time? You want to be motivated to keep doing these things, to keep bugging. The shit, people that bug you, they got motivation. They got life in them still. They keep bugging you. I don't bug anybody, man. I don't even want to be bugged. And that's the problem. You feel me, though, right? I hope you do. I hope I ain't just talking to myself, motherfucker. I'm like 2 weeks in, maybe 2 weeks and some change in on this Alexa shit. It's a little small, tiny little pill. I take one. I take it today? I think I did. I'm taking them for the most part every day. It says it takes 2 weeks to kick in. I'm like, shit, I felt that joint the first couple of days. And now that it's been 2 weeks, it seems like I don't even feel it no more. It's just like, I try to be like, look at things, the situations I had before, and compare them to, to how they are now. And it seemed like they're damn near the same. Maybe the anxiety is a little gone in the morning, but it's not helping me the way I feel like it should help me. And I told her, I mentioned the other pills I was taking, and she said she don't like to prescribe those because, they're kind of a dangerous substance is what she basically said. I don't like to give people those ones. I'm like, well, next time I see you, I'm about to beg you, like, you gonna have to give me that, because if you can't get me to see one of these psychiatrists, then you got to hook a brother up, man. You can't be playing around. She was a nice lady, too, so, that's beside the point, though. Just trying to move forward, Right now, I got something set up. I'm about to be moving, like, from another state. Now, the crazy thing is I've been thinking about moving. I already got it set up that I can move back, shit, back in Arizona, but I'm like, I've been really fighting with that, because my main thing is running into old people. I feel like if I'm gonna go out there, I want them to know that I'm out there, and I don't want them to think I'm out there for like any other reason, just to try to like, only reason why I'm even considering that is because I'm familiar with everything out there. Even though it's been so many years, I'm sure things change, but for the most part, I'm familiar with shit out there, and that's trying to go to a place where I'm familiar. I got a little change saved up, and I'm gonna move, but at the same time, I want to find my own stomping ground, my own place, my own location. I'm not going out there worried about nobody coming after me, none of that bullshit. I ain't going out there with that mindset. I'm going out there with the mindset of just like trying to do better, fixing everything. I went out here, I paid all my little tickets I had out here. Took care of pretty much everything that's baggage out here that I don't need anymore. Problem is, wherever I'm moving to, I ain't gonna have no fucking whip. So I've been looking around. Wherever I'm moving to, though, it's gotta be a place where weed is legal. I'm not moving any place where weed is illegal. Even if I didn't smoke weed, I can't go back in time. You fucking crazy? Hell nah, man. But I don't know, man. I'm deciding, man. Wherever I go, I'm gonna rest my head. I'm gonna do the best that I can while I'm out there. Just better myself. I know I'm not gonna go back into bad habits. Like I said, I've been clean off any kind of dope for 2 years. And that's beautiful. So I'm like, not fucking with no bullshit. I ain't got that mindset. I just want to just be chilling, just whatever. I ain't trying to do no legal shit. I ain't trying to go into the court system in any other state. Fuck that, man. I'm good. I don't need that stress in my life, man. So I just want to, move on, just keep everything copacetic, and just, do what I do. Like, I look back at all the things, I'm like, where I lost myself. Like, I was like this close from being like, fuck it. Fearless, fuck it. Without the happiness. And once I lost that little bit of my life, that little piece where I got fucking fired over some real stupid shit. And it was a good job. I was making some good money every week. Like, I was bringing in like over, $1,000 and some change. For me, that was a pretty decent job. It was a little setup. It was like just to bring home like 4 or 5. Especially the overtime hours I was working, it was good, man. It was something that I felt like I could do something with this. I'd be saving this shit up, especially because and I just like, it just happened, man. It's like out of nowhere, just something came and was like, I did some stupid shit. I got into like a fender bender. I backed the trailer into a tree. I didn't say anything, but there's cameras in the car, right? So when I did that, I think I told you all this before, but the shit alerted the people. It like alerted the office, and then they always blame corporate. Hey, we gotta tell corporate because it wasn't my me. If I ain't have to talk to corporate, it'd be all good. Man, whatever, dog. Just tell me what the fuck the deal is, Fuck the corporate world. And he's like, all right, they let that slide because he was a good worker there, And then at the same situation happened again. I backed into like a gate this time, but it was like it didn't do it. It was a tiny tab. Like, it was enough to set off the thing. Bang. But it didn't do nothing to the car, and the shit was busted anyway. The car, it was I'm backing a trailer up, man. Like, all right, bro, just come in, man. Just come in. Ran me the drug test and all that stuff. I passed that, but I got fired, man. Like, still. Why'd you maybe take the drug test? Why y'all waste the time and the money, though? And the expense, and to make me drive out there for that shit? Why? But, whatever. It happens. That's what happens in life. You make a bad decision and things fuck up, and there's only a couple of jobs out there. It's like, damn. And I think of myself like, damn, it's because like what I'm doing lifestyle wise. And I look at the times when I'm like hella sober, and the same shit happened with this one job. I was a manager there, and I was letting my crew, I should have been more hard on my crew, and I wasn't. And I got fired because of that. And I'm just like, damn, I got over that shit. But this one was like, it was like the last little bit of energy I had in me from all the other things that was going on. I didn't have much in me, and I'm slowly getting it back. I'm doing my best, And I hope, I hate to say it's a pill. Like, can that help me? I don't even think it will. I just think it'll make me feel good, maybe. I just got to fix what's in there. I've had a lot of pep talks, a lot of good talks, and, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing because I'm here for a reason. And I can sit around here and not give a fuck about what I'm supposed to be doing, but it ain't going to stop me from still living. I'm just going to be living miserably, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You feel me? So, talking to y'all, talking to me. If you feel me, if you're in the same position, then holla at your boy in the comment section. Just say what's up. I'm going through it. I'm trying my best. I don't want to neglect y'all because I love y'all. And I'm slowly getting there. So just be patient with it, brother. Y'all take it easy out there. Y'all be safe. And it's a crazy world. Make sure to holler at your boy in the next one. Peace.